Jetboil. If you're cooking in the field or heading in the outdoors, this is an essential piece of kit. These things are amazing. I'm going to cover 5 points about this Jetboil. Number 1, the features and what you actually get. Number 2, the fuel options. 3, we're going to talk about putting it together. Number 4 is a cool upgrade. And 5 is how do we pack it down and store it. So first of all, number 1, features and what you actually get. So this one is the Jetboil Flash, and they have multiple options now, and it's up to you which one you want to pick. But this is one I picked, the Jetboil Flash. So it comes with this nice little protective cover at the bottom, and that actually is a cup. It's got some measurements on it, so you can utilise it that way. It is fragile, so if you've got that in your ruck where it can get knocked or hit, then that will break, so be careful about that. In New Zealand, these are very difficult to get and they are hard to replace, so try not to break it. Otherwise you can get them from overseas easy. You can get replacements as well, and they're relatively affordable. So you got this lid in the top, and in the middle here that has a steam vent, and then in the bottom you've got this pourer, and then the lid helps keep that heat in. You've got the stabiliser or the base, and basically that sits at the bottom. It has a couple of notches to accommodate the different size fuel canisters, and then you've got the actual cooker itself, and that is pretty much what you get. This is a nice bit of insulated material, and it's got, here you go, a carry handle so you can move it around nicely. It has this extra bit of material, and you can either run a carabiner or put it on a hook like so. It has this nice little heat pad, and that changes colour and lets you know when it's ready. This one turns yellow once it's cooked, and other ones go different colours depending on which one you get. This insulated material stops you from burning yourself. This thing gets really hot, and so having that is really cool. And there you have it. So what do you pay for this? $200 to $300 New Zealand, and that's including shipping, and that's what you pay here. You get these cheaper overseas, so if you're going to bring them in, you'll get it a hell of a lot cheaper than that. And okay, cool. So number 2, fuel options. Right, I'll move those over here, and basically fuel options, there you go. So you've got these 2 options here. It takes these canisters and they basically just screw in like so. This one doesn't fit in the Jetboil, so if you're trying to save on space or trim that ruck down, then maybe that's not your option. I think you're better off going for this one, which is what I prefer. There's the smaller one, and that just fits in there like so. So definitely prefer that. Pretty rare that I've burnt through that. I mean, you've got to be out for quite a long time. I mean, you can carry some spares, but that will last you. Now, number 3, how do I put this together? Right, so you take the stabiliser and you take the gas and basically put it in there until it's into those notches like so, and that holds there quite nicely. You take this top tab off, and then you can basically screw in the cooker. So what you need to do is just pop that lever out like so, put that in the top, and then screw it down. Now you've got to be relatively careful when you are screwing this down, because you can cross thread your Jetboil, and if you do that you've just ruined it, and that's not cool. You have this igniter, which is here at the front, and then you've got the gas lever. You rotate that, hit the igniter, and you're good. You can turn it up, turn it down, and that's pretty much how you operate it. You do have these two locating tabs here, and you can see that there's these two locating notches. If you line it up, drop that in, rotate it right, and there you have it. It's in there nice and secure. And then add your liquid, put your lid on, you're done. Once it's boiled, there's your brew. And that's cool. So that's pretty much, there you have it. So, step 4, upgrades. I want to fry. I want to cook up a steak. So here's how you do it. This is pretty much what they call a pot holder, and this allows you to put a pot, pan, anything on top. So you just turn these little parts here to the middle, and they've got these little slots. Then that just goes on your Jetboil like so, and then you just rotate that to the right, and then there we go. Cool. And there you have it. So what they recommend is 9-inch or 23 centimeters maximum. What does that look like? Something like this. There you go. Okay, this is slightly bigger. What they do recommend is don't put more than 3 or 3.5 kilos on top of that. And as you can see, that holds that pretty well. You know, I can give that a bit of movement, rock it around a bit, and that actually holds it okay. You know, this is pretty much oversized, but you can if you need to. And there you have it. So there's your frying option. Cool. So let's look at number 5, storage. So let's break it down, and first of all you just got to unscrew it all like so, and then there you have it. I'm going to lay this out in the order that it goes in. There you have it, of course, and then you've got your lid like so. And that is pretty much the order in how you store it. All of this fits in there nicely, perfectly in fact. So first up goes the protective cover or the cup, then goes in the fuel. You take the pot holder, you turn it upside down, you move those notches back into their homes, and then that just slides on the top. So that should go in there nice and snug like that. Then you get the cooker, pop the tab out like that, and then just drop it in. You do need to maybe rotate that a bit just to make sure it's hitting the bottom, and that should be in nice like that. You take your stabilizer and then basically turn it upside down, and then that goes in there nicely like so. And then lastly the lid goes on, and there you have it. It's all packed away. So what does this fit into? This fits into a 100 round pouch easily. This is like a PKM pouch, and basically this fits in here just like that. And then you've got oodles of room up the side, so you can put in the extra bits of food or whatever you like, and then that closes up nicely like so. The other thing is you can put it in your ruck if you like. Personally I like to carry it on my person, so this is my 6-ish 117, and I usually just keep it in that 7 kg bag here. So that fits in there nicely. So if I open that up, in goes my Jetboil like so, and there you have it. Got plenty of room in there to fit any of the other equipment I like, and that's what I prefer. So this is the 6-ish 117, and that's a 7 kg bag. The other thing is with that pot holder option, it allows me to fry, so I can take out there we are, a little skillet, and that adds a little layer of protection, but it's nice, and I end up eating out of that. So I can eat straight off that. There we go, done. And that fits in where basically a hydration carrier can go. So you can run a hydration in here if you like. And there you have it. The Jetboil. So it's a versatile piece of kit. Very expensive, but it's definitely worth it. I've had mine for years now, and I'll tell you what, it is awesome. Cool. So yeah, highly recommend it, and go get one.